Captain Carter. Normally, Peggy Carter is a super soldier. She has a vibranium shield in her hand, but in the battle of the multiverse, she takes control of Ultron's armor and 6 Infinity Stones together. Then her power becomes endless, Hela's crown, and a sword of gamma rays. In this condition, she becomes the strongest hero of the whole multiverse. War Machine. Tony Stark had a friend named James Rhodes. He uses the War Machine armor. This machine is made from a very old suit. It was upgraded with Justin Hammer's technology. It was named War Machine. In the beginning, its weapons were not very useful. Later, Tony himself made the best suits for Rhodes. A minigun was fixed on this suit, which could aim and shoot by itself. Besides, it had bunker-buster missiles, an energy baton, and ultrasonic sound waves. It was made with oxygen and cosmic radiation resistance to fight in deep space. In one battle, Rhodes fell down from the sky because of a wrong attack by Vision. He became partially paralyzed. To make his friend well again, Tony added mechanical walking features to the next suit. He decorated the armor with heavier weapons. Black Panther. The kings of the country Wakanda wear the Black Panther suit. It is made with threads of a metal called vibranium. Because of this thread, the is very underweight. This armor is completely bulletproof. One can even scratch America's shield with its sharp claws. The magical benefit of this suit, it saves the energy of other people's hits inside. Later, it throws that energy back at the enemy. This suit has a specific limit. If the energy level is too high, the suit will blast. Besides, there are vibranium pads in the shoes of the suit. Because of this, there is no shock when falling from a high place to the ground. As a result, one can move around easily. Later, Shuri added new technology to this suit. Through this, the whole suit can stay inside a necklace, and it can cover the whole body when needed. Iron Man. The story starts with a genius man named Tony Stark. A group of enemies locked him in a cave, but Tony used his brain even inside the cave. He made a bulletproof suit using some iron, which was named Mark I. It had a flamethrower and missiles. Wearing this suit, he beat the enemies and ran away. After that, he made 85 more advanced suits over the years. With time, his suits became more modern. The Mark 50 suit was so magical that it could create any weapon on the spot during a fight. This suit had artificial intelligence. It could lock onto many enemies at the same time and fire missiles. This armor can take hits from the strongest villains on Earth, but this suit did not have the power to bear the cosmic energy of the Infinity Stones. Because of this, Tony had to give his life after defeating Thanos. Hulkbuster. One day, Hulk broke everything in anger. No one could stop him. Then, Tony Stark made a huge suit named Hulkbuster. Its height was 11 feet, and more than 11 mini-arc reactors were used to run it. This suit was very powerful. It was made to reduce Hulk's gamma-radiated power. The main power of this suit was a sedation system and an extended punching arm, which could create high impact pressure every second. But its weakness is that the suit locks up if its arc reactors get too hot. This happened when Bruce Banner used it during Infinity War, but this suit could break Hulk's teeth by punching back against his punches. If any part of this suit broke during a fight, a drone named Veronica came from the sky and fixed new parts. It could fly, shoot repulsor beams, and sleeping gas also came out from inside it. Professor X. Now let us talk about mutants, meaning people with special powers by birth. Professor X is one of the best telepaths on Earth. He can read people's minds. He can freeze everyone in the whole room while sitting in one place. He can even paralyze people's bodies by controlling the motor cortex of their brains. If he wants, he can track people's brainwaves and kill everyone together by stopping their brainwaves. His weakness is that he cannot enter the mind of someone wearing a psychic shield. Not only that, erasing someone's memory, creating illusions inside the mind, and taking full control of someone else's will is very easy for him. When he connects with his special machine, Cerebro, his power turns into a weapon. At that time, he can even kill everyone together. Magneto. Professor X's dear friend with different ideas is Eric Lenshurst, who is known as Magneto. His power is to control magnetic energy. He can make any iron object dance with the sign of his fingers. The proof of his power is that he lifted the big Golden Gate Bridge and floated it in the air. He even lifted a whole stadium and placed it around the White House. When his power increases a lot, he could destroy cities by pulling iron from under the Earth's ground. He can even do scary things like pulling out iron from human blood. The Hulk. The main source of Hulk's power is anger. It is said in the comics and cinematic universe that the angrier he gets, the stronger he becomes. His body can heal any injury quickly. This power saved him when using the Infinity Gauntlet. He fought standing face to face with big powers like Thor or the Monster Surtur. Wearing the most powerful weapon in the universe, the Infinity Gauntlet, on his hand, he had the power to bring back half of the world. Kang the Conqueror. Kang wears a suit that is made with future technology from the 31st century. This is not regular armor. It works by the command of his brain. Because of this suit, Kang can float any object in the air with his mind power. He can create a protective shield around himself. He can open portals to go from one universe to another universe, and he can shoot powerful energy beams. He destroyed many timelines using this suit. Its biggest power is the technology to slow down time, but its weakness is that it needs a multiverse power core to run. And if it ends, Kang's power will drop by 70%. But he has killed many variants of the Avengers with this suit. Even after being trapped in the quantum realm, he became the king there using this suit. However, in the end, his suit was damaged under the attack of advanced ants. Later, he was lost in a high-energy vortex because of a push from Ant-Man. Thor. Thor is the god of thunder of Asgard. For many years, he was thought to be the strongest member of the Avengers. He is not a regular human. He is an immortal god. Thor was the only one on screen who had the power to destroy planets and stars. He can bring down lightning from the sky with his hand hammer, Stormbreaker. He can take the energy of a dead star into himself. He fought with many villains, and he proved why he is called the God of Thunder. Doctor Strange. The biggest sorcerer on Earth is Dr. Stephen Strange. The main foundation of his power is the acts of mysteries. There is nothing in the world of magic that he cannot do. He alone did the work of fighting Thanos, who had 4 Infinity Stones, or protecting the Earth from the power of Scarlet Witch. He can control an alternative mirror-like world in his own way. At one time, he also trapped the cosmic monster Dormammu with a stone. He can escape from any danger using magic without any mechanical weapons. Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel is a hero whose power has very few matches in the MCU. She can hold cosmic energy inside her body. Her speed is faster than light, with which she can fly from one galaxy to another galaxy. She alone held down Thanos by physical strength when he was wearing the Infinity Gauntlet, which no other hero could even imagine. She even lit up a dead star in space with her inner power. Scarlet Witch. When Scarlet Witch takes her real form, she scares the whole multiverse. Her magic is not normal. It is called chaos magic. She can change reality as she likes with this magic. A big sorcerer like Doctor Strange also admitted that he knows no way to stop Wanda. She alone can kill a whole army of sorcerers. She defeated a team of heroes, including Captain Marvel from another universe. She even destroyed a team like the Illuminati. Jean Grey. Jean Grey is the strongest in the world of mutants. The cosmic power, Phoenix Force, enters her body. But she was powerful even before this. She could float buildings in the air with her mind power. After matching with the Phoenix Force, her power increased even more. She can break any object into pieces like atoms. She can destroy and recreate planets. She destroyed Apocalypse, the oldest and strongest being in the universe. Even Professor X or Magneto are helpless in front of this endless power of hers. Doctor Strange Supreme. This is a form of Doctor Strange that became blind to save his love. For many years, he took monsters and magical creatures of different dimensions inside himself and got endless power. As a result, his existence will not be erased, even if the universe is destroyed. In greed for this power, He destroyed his own whole universe without his own wish. His power was so high that he could fight against Ultron alone. He blew away the power attacks of Ultron's Infinity Stones. There is no second person stronger than him in the history of magic. God Loki. The very end and the biggest surprise of the story is Loki. The Loki we knew as a mischievous god at the beginning of the MCU. After 15 years, today he is the strongest hero of the whole multiverse. Loki saved all the timelines of the multiverse from breaking down without any selfish reason. He has given the dying timelines the shape of a tree, and he is sitting on that throne of the tree. His power is now beyond measure. Now the question to you is, who is the strongest hero to you?